Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating my ombre lip. Many of you asked me to recreate my ombre lip, so I'm going to be teaching you my fall inspired ombre lip, and I will be teaching you the basic techniques that you do need to recreate a pretty lip that is an ombre lip. So if you can't wait, make sure to keep on watching. The first thing that you need to do is make sure you have exfoliated your lips. So I went ahead and did that. And now we're going to go in with a lip liner. I'm using the lip liner Burgundy. You just need a dark lip liner because that's going to be on the outer of your lip. So that's what you're going to need first. I'm just going to be lining my lips and then filling them in properly. This is a very important step. And the reason that it's important is because we want to make sure that our lips are aligned properly, whether you're overlining or not overlining. In my case, I won't be overlining. I'm just going to be filling in the natural shape of my lips. After that, I will be leaving a little gap just so that it makes it easier for the transition color. Now I'm going to go in with Lime Crime's Red Velvet. I noticed that using this color in between my lips will last a really long time. I've actually been using this for a while now. It is a very matte color, which helps because if you're going to go eat, if you're drinking, it's not going to smudge that easily. So I really like it. You can of course use just lighter lip color, but I'm going to go in with this Red Velvet by Lime Crime because it lasts a long time and it's smudge proof. Next, I'm going to go in with a very dark lipstick. The lipstick that I'm using for today, but you don't have to use, is the Living Legend by MAC. This is one of their new matte lipsticks from their matte collection. And the reason that I'm using this one is because it's actually one of the darkest lipsticks that I have. Although it's not showing that dark on camera, it's actually almost black in person. These have been the colors that I have been using for this ombre lip, so I wanted to share this formula in case you guys are interested. But of course, you can go ahead and use a dark lipstick, whichever one you have. And now we're going to go ahead and just put our lips together and just smudge them together. Make sure to be careful in this step. It's just to kind of blend the lipstick together. Now we're going to go back and just perfect everything. Of course, you can stop here, but since I'm such a perfectionist, I'm going to go back in with the lip liner Burgundy by MAC. And I'm just going to go and reline my lips. Now I'm going to move on and just kind of keep reapplying lipsticks and the lip glosses that I need. I'm going back with Red Velvet just to kind of blend it together. I'm very into that very noticeable ombre lip, so that's what I'm going to do. Of course, like I said, you don't have to do this step. I'm just going to go in and perfect everything once again. I'm using a brush just to make sure that it kind of gives it that ombre effect, kind of tapping it gently so that it mixes properly. Now moving on, I'm just going to go back to the lipstick and I'm using the brush again, and I'm going to do that ombre effect, kind of sliding it back and forth until I get the desired amount. I really want it to be very noticeable that it's dark and then it goes into light. So that's what I'm doing right now. Once we're done with perfecting our lip, the last step is foundation. A lot of people don't agree with this step or don't do this step, but I like to do it with a red lip or a burgundy lip. The reason why is because red lipstick tends to stain or droop down. That's like the only way I can kind of explain it to you guys. But using lip liner and reapplying foundation is gonna make it actually last a lot longer throughout the day, and it is gonna have a very clean area. And we want that clean area around that lip because it's gonna look a lot bigger if your mouth is small. Your lips are gonna look a lot bigger, and your lips are gonna look a lot nicer and cleaner. So I am just using a brush to apply my foundation, just perfecting any edges and then blending it with my finger. And now this ombre lip is finally done. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. It was very, very simple to achieve. This is the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, bye guys.